What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Shping, or ticker SHPING. It did actually break out, and I covered it previously on the channel. We hit a couple targets, and it's actually broken out again. So stick around for the whole video. We're going to take a look at the chart and see exactly what we can figure out. And of course, as always, this is not financial or investment advice. Invest at your own risk. I'm not a financial advisor. Now, like I said, it did previously break out back here. This is when I very first covered Shping. And we did come up and reach this target. We had a slight pullback after the target, and then we actually pumped up even higher to reach almost 6 cents up here at this trend line up here. And once after that, we did retrace quite a bit here. You can see that we started to consolidate down into some type of a pattern. We started to create some support down here. We have confirmed resistance levels. And so I put in a measured move here. And upon this breakout for Shping, it did actually come up and reach this target. And now it's pulled back once again. So let's take a look at this current price action. This is the 4-hour chart. We're going to dive into the hourly. It's going to be a quick video. I'm going to give you guys my idea of what I think could potentially happen next, coming up over the weekend and on into next week. So with this current little breakout that we're seeing right here, I do believe after this pullback, we could see this thing run on up, back on up to around 3 cents, possibly 3.5 cents. But going into Sundays, you know, guys, that typically the weekends, we get the pullback over the weekends. We usually get the bullishness sometimes in the beginning, towards the end, or, you know, during the week. But typically we do see pullbacks happen over the weekends. Almost like clockwork, we see the pullbacks happen over the weekends. Now, that doesn't mean that pullbacks aren't going to happen during the week, right? But what I would expect is a little continuation up here potentially. And then, you know, maybe today, Saturday, and then a pullback over Sunday. But overall, let's go ahead and take a look at where this thing could go to the upside, because I do believe that the sentiment around crypto right now is getting more bullish. I think that if Bitcoin can remain bullish, Bitcoin did hit 45K, guys. That's actually a phenomenal step, okay? That's a very big step. Bitcoin hitting 45K is a huge step. Granted, it did catch a lot of resistance at 45K, but that's a huge step. Now, if we take a look at our previous support resistance levels here for Shping, I do believe that this thing could come up to reach some of these levels. Now, you do have this first resistance here that you've already came up and reached at about 3.5 cents right here, and that lines up perfectly over here. But what I'm looking at up here is this 4.5 cents up here at your previous top. And then, of course, this resistance that we hit on this previous breakout, which is about 6 cents. Now, I do believe that these are the targets you would be wanting to pay attention to for Shping, especially because I feel like these are very strong resistance levels and will most likely be tested and possibly get rejected here for pullbacks. So if you're trading this, then that's definitely a good area to be looking at. Or if you're looking at getting into a better entry point, if you miss it here or something and it starts to pump up, be expecting those pullbacks at these levels. So we have 4.5 cents, 6 cents. Then we have a level up here around 8 cents and 9 cents that we could also expect pullbacks. Now, granted, this thing is only at 2 cents, guys. So to reach 8, 9 cents, that's going to be a tremendous leap, right? So what you have to watch out for also is this resistance here. If we pull up from our previous top right here where we spiked up after that breakout, I do believe we will line up here with this resistance. So you have to keep an eye on this, because also you could come up to this resistance. Like I said just earlier, based off of this little target here, I said 3 to 3.5 cents, and that puts you right up here at this resistance. And if we get rejected by that, we could potentially come all the way back down here to test your EMA, and that could put you all the way back down under 2 cents, guys. And then you could trade off sideways here before actually getting a breakout of this downtrend, right? So once you get a breakout of that, once you can get a confirmed amount of support above some of these areas, then it's very likely to see this thing run on up and test some of these areas all the way up here, all the way up to possibly 8 cents. Now, that's a possibility, guys. The other possibility is the bearish case, or sort of the sideways case, because then, you know, things like that happen all the time, especially with coins like this that had a big starting point here and then a massive drop. Sometimes these things will consolidate for long periods of time. You can see even though back here it's already consolidated quite a bit and then got the breakout. So after that breakout, that gives me some pretty bullish signs that I would expect Shping to keep going. But in case it doesn't, guys, be expecting that support to play out down here around 0.018. Also, you have some support back here at about 0.025. So about 2.5 cents you have support. You could hold that support potentially without having to come any lower, but your EMA is down here around 2 cents. So definitely some support near 2 cents, right there at 2 cents even. So if we can manage to hold that 2 cents after this breakout of this right here, if we can manage to hold 2 cents, then it's likely that we could see this thing continue to the upside. And when we look at this on the hourly time frame, guys, you can tell that it actually makes perfect sense to come up and test this resistance here. I do think that that's a possibility, a very likely possibility. And technically, if we stretched our pattern up a little bit, I just lined it up here because it made these touches here. I think this makes more sense, actually. It puts a smaller move in, right? It's a smaller measured move based off of this pattern, but I still believe that we could come up to test this resistance once again, just like you did back here, and then get a pullback coming into Sunday, and probably a little consolidation here on into Sunday, down around the 2-cent level, down around your EMAs, and then going into next week towards Monday, depending on what Bitcoin does, depending on the sentiment around the cryptocurrency markets, right? Depending on how the crypto markets are performing on the start of the week, we could see, after a pullback over the weekend here, we could see this thing break out of this downtrend, run on up to test possibly 4 to 4.5 cents. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate all your support of the channel, and I love what I do, and I hope you guys love what I do. And if you do love what I do, don't forget to subscribe and, of course, smash the like button to help support us here at Average Joe Crypto. And also, guys, check out averagejoecrypto.io. We are going to be doing a Dogecoin giveaway once we've reached 25 holders, and we're closing in on 25 token holders. One of the first 25 holders will win 30 days of Dogecoin mining rewards delivered straight to their wallet address for free. And also, guys, the roadmap is officially launched. If you come over to the website and you scroll on down, you will be able to see the full roadmap for the AJC token and everything that we have planned for this project. And it's going to be big, guys. It's going to be big. We're going to offer so many things, benefits, rewards for the holders. We'll be doing contests and giveaways. And it's really awesome. And I'm very, very excited to have the full average to savage roadmap here released on the website. You can see stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, and a wallet breakdown of the current tokenomics of the token and where the tokens are being allocated and what they're being used for and what's going on with that. So definitely check it out. You can see also down here that we have locked up 55.86% of the liquidity on Uniswap. Okay, so that's locked for 5 years, guys. That liquidity cannot be pulled from Uniswap for 5 years. Okay, so that's long-term growth right there. That's long-term growth for this project. So if you want to check it out, definitely check out the website. You can view the chart right here on the website by clicking that to go over to Dex Tools. And you can buy it directly from the website through Uniswap right here. Also, there's some crypto merch here. And of course, if you click on the wallet breakdown here or anywhere in this area, if you click anywhere in this area, it will take you over to the full roadmap where you can actually download the full roadmap, or you can view the entire roadmap here, guys. And you can see where it shows what things have been accomplished and what things have yet to be accomplished in the roadmap. So definitely check this out, guys. It's very, very interesting, and I'm very, very excited to be able to have started this and watch it grow and take shape and take form and spread its wings and fly. So if you're excited about crypto and low cap projects, you should definitely check out Average Joe Crypto, because right now we are super, super micro cap, but we plan on growing exponentially over the next few years. So thank you, guys. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.